Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Luna Wolf and today we're going to be working more on Puddleton. Yay! We are back, we are doing more. So today we are going to be getting our first 3 villager houses put down and getting everything decorated for them to move in. So this video has been edited, of course, because it's took me like 3 hours to do completely. There is so much work to do. I always find with these starts of this game especially is the biggest time spender is gathering the clay and the iron that you need, because you only have 5 rocks on your island, one being a money rock. You only have 4 that you can get from, and clay, weirdly, I was not getting very much clay. Weirdly, I got more iron this time. It's interesting because I've not had that before on doing, a new island, so that's interesting. I don't think there's any logic to that, and maybe there is, I'm not sure, I haven't looked. But we got Tom here getting his call, so this is the start of you getting villagers. And if you just look in the back, we have the adorable Leaf on the island, and there he is in all his cuteness. He's adorable. I love him so much. I still wish we could move NPCs in. Really hope for the next game, NPCs moving to our islands, like the older games, like with having Celeste live on your island. We need this. We need that. I need that. So we're going to pop in and see Tom Nook, and he's going to tell us about the phone call he had. Well, he's going to be on the phone. He's on the phone. And so we're going to get this started. So yeah, I mean, starting a new island, there is a lot you have to do before you can actually decorate. For me anyway, I like to get all of the villagers moved in. I would like to get all 10 houses down. We will have a video at some point of doing a villager hunt, but I need to save up some Nook Mile tickets, and I'm going to need quite a few, so that will be a while yet, but we can at least get houses put down and then just autofill maybe, I'm not sure yet. And need to get our terraforming. So I'm saving up Nook Miles at the moment for them. And in this video I upgrade my first backpack, my inventory. I get the first upgrade for that, because honestly, after playing the game for so long, you cannot deal with having just the base backpack fill, because you can't carry enough. So we're going to speak to him now, and he is going to get us to put down a log bridge first. Here we go, he's asking us. I ended up not putting any of the houses on the other side of the bridge, but we at least have a bridge down, so that's one thing done. Sorry. So yeah, we're putting the bridge down, and then we need, what do we need for this? Log stakes. So we need to make 4 log stakes. So here they are. So we need wood. So there's our first one crafted, and we need another 3. You need 4 log stakes to do this, which I'm going to show you here. Come up to the bridge. There it is. And there you go. So luckily I've got everything else I need. Definitely don't have any issue with stone on this island. Yeah, but thankfully at this point in the game you have so many trees, so it's easy to get all the wood you need, thankfully. Wanted to leave this bit in because I popped into Nook's Cranny to grab a new axe, and here we go, look who's here. So we will be getting the Able Sisters shop at some point sorted, but Mabel's popped in to say hello, and this will then lead to her turning up onto your island, and you need to buy from her, but I think it's 5,000 bells worth of items you need to buy, and then they will move the shop in. I believe that's how much it is. I'll have to check, so that's something we'll need to do at a later date. And when she turns up, it tends to be just, even if you don't like what she's selling, just buy it anyway, just so you can get her to move in. But I love the Able Sister shop, it's so cute. And I love all the outfits you get, especially, you know, you get seasonal outfits, which is really cute. And it's still snowing on the island, so the snow disappears. I think it's the 26th it disappears, 26th of February, so we're getting close by. Oh yes, and guys, I just realised what day it is. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Whether or not you have a partner or you are by yourself, just remember self-love today, please, everyone. We need to take care of ourselves. And here we go, we are buying the pocket organisation so we can have some more space in our pockets, and this gives us another row, I believe, one row. I'm pretty sure. So there's most of my Nook Miles gone. The only good thing about this early in the game is it's easy to get more Nook Miles this early on than it is later in the game. So we're going to craft the bridge now. But yeah, it's easier now because there are more things that you're doing for the first time. So like we haven't deep sea dived yet, and that will get us some as well. Gonna put the bridge down here, but I couldn't remember which button I had to press. So I've been playing on my Xbox controller over on my PC. So coming back to my Switch controller, I just do not remember what button prompts I need to press, and it's just all confusing to me. That's what happens. So picking up some wood, because I'm going to need a lot of wood, and then we're going to let Tom Nook know that we've built the bridge, and we are going to start building, getting everything for the houses. And I'm pretty sure, so one of the houses will always have a bed and a wardrobe, I believe, based around your island's fruit, so which fruit you start with. So this island I started with pears, so we end up putting down a pear bed and a pear wardrobe. And then on my first island I had peaches, so it was a peach bed and I can't remember what the other thing was, peach music box, I think. So one of the houses will always have a fruit themed furnishing item. And then I think everything else is exactly the same for every new island that you do. I think. I would have to check that, I'm not sure, it's been a while. So we put the first plot down, and again, I'm not really caring about where I put stuff at the moment, because I am going to be, you know, completely flattening the island at some point. Maybe, I'm not sure. There's a couple of areas I might leave, because I actually really like, there's a couple of waterfalls I might leave. I really like them, so I might leave them there. And then putting down more, so losing a couple of trees, but we've got enough trees on the island so it doesn't really matter. And we're hitting a point where we don't really need the fruit trees to help, you know, apart from the occasional needing to chop down a tree. You don't need a lot of fruit, so it doesn't bother me too much getting rid of the fruit trees. And as I said, at the moment I'm just putting the houses down wherever it really doesn't matter, because they're not going to stay where they are. So rather than trying to find the perfect place right now, when I haven't cleared up the whole of the island, there's just no point. So yeah, and I won't do it in a video, but I will clear like all of the weeds and clear off some trees, but I won't do that in a video unless you guys really want to see it, because it will take me quite a few hours and it will be very boring. So but if you want to see that, then I'm happy to do it in a video. I just don't think it would be interesting realistically, and there is so many. And then sort out the flowers and move them, and maybe get rid of some as well, so that we don't have a ridiculous amount of flowers. And then when we eventually get Isabel, I think I might do the bell boom option, because on my first island, the one you guys have seen, I ended up doing the beauty one, and as you've seen, my island is completely overrun with flowers, and that is just, it's awful to deal with, and now I've got to clear them all up, and I just don't want to deal with that. So I don't want to do that again. So caught a bagworm while I was chopping down some trees, and as I said, I'm showing you clips of doing all of this, but this took me 3 hours. So you guys are seeing 20 minutes, but this took me 3 hours to do. So this is the point of editing, because a lot of it is just running around chopping down trees, you know, getting the wood, getting stung. As you can see here, I got stung a couple of times, but I got some nook miles for it, so that's fine. And so I'm getting everything for everyone's houses, and trying to get it all of the houses done. I end up doing the first house plot gets done first, and then I work on the other two and get them finished. So we end up with one villager moved in before the others. But yeah, as I said, I had no trouble getting stone, but getting the iron and especially getting the clay was awful. It took me ages, and I ended up having to go to a day ahead to get the last bit I needed. I was quite tired while I was doing this, so I ended up I needed a rose wreath for one of the houses. I ended up accidentally making 3 because I thought I hadn't made it, and so I just kept picking flowers and kept making them. It was really funny. I was just like, why have I made 3? We've got 3 now, so I can just sell them and make a bit of money, so that's fine. So I'm going to put down the bits for outside this house for house 1. The stone stool and the stone table. I end up having to move the stone stool over because I put it over here on the left, but that doesn't count. It doesn't count it as part of the house, it's too far away. So I end up having to move it closer, move it around to the bottom. And here I'm just showing you shaking trees. So I did not know this until I was watching videos a couple of years ago. But when I shook a tree and I had nothing fall, I just moved on after the first shake. But as I'm showing you here, you shake them multiple times, more times, and you actually do get multiple branches. I've tried to calculate how quickly you can get the branches, but it doesn't really make sense, because sometimes I've done 7 shakes before I've gotten a branch. Sometimes and then the next time I do it once and I get a branch. Then it does 3 times and I get a branch. There doesn't seem to be any pattern to it as far as I can tell, and I've been keeping an eye on this for a couple of months now when I was doing my other island as well. Yeah, and there just doesn't seem to be a pattern. So I don't know if anyone has found the pattern, but I personally haven't. But if anyone has any knowledge on that, let me know. And here you go, I was moving the stone stool, and now it is showing that it's down. Yeah, but something to note is if you put it too far away from the house, it won't register it's there. It won't register it's outside the house. And then I got to make my wooden block bits, and this you have to make the wooden block toy to be able to make them first. So lots of softwood I needed, which wasn't too bad to get, and luckily I had some wood on me already. And I do try, especially for early game, when you start chopping stuff down, even if you think, oh, I don't need much right now, I just need to make one thing, just keep collecting it and put it in your house, even put it in your inventory in your house, because when you do things like this, you're going to need a lot of it, and the more you get, the less time you'll spend, if that makes sense. So we are finishing the houses. So here we've got 1 villager moving in, we've got 1 house completely done, plot 1 is done, so we've got plot 2 and 3 to do, and so I just need to get everything crafted for this. So we're going to need the rose wreath and, as I said, the wooden block toy. And luckily, as you can see, you don't need very much for it, only need 3, so thankfully. And then I need to make the wooden block table to go with it, which takes quite a bit, and I ended up having to go and grab some more. As I'm going to look here and see, yes, the stereo and the table are what I need, so I can make the stereo now, which I do. And then I need to grab some bits to make the wooden block table. But this was quite fun to do. It's really nice to be back doing this. As I said in my last video, it's really nice to be working on a new island. It's just very reminiscent of when the game first came out, you know, it's been mad how long ago it was now. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago. But yeah, I need to put down a natural garden chair and a natural garden table for one of the other plots. So I'm grabbing these as well. My poor character still has her bee sting because I never go grab medicine. I just don't think there's a point, because once you go to sleep you end up just fine again, so it doesn't matter. It's so weird looking at my character at the moment, and all the time I was filming this I was thinking, why does my character look so weird? It's because she's not wearing glasses, because I base all my characters kind of off myself, so all my characters get glasses in games. If I can give them glasses, they get glasses. And so every time I look at her I think, why does she look so weird? And it's because there's no glasses, and it just throws me off. They just look strange without glasses, because I've worn glasses since I was 6 and I'm 32, almost 33, so it's a very long time I've worn them. So it's just natural to me to have glasses. So when my characters don't, it just throws me for a loop. I'm like, well, why? What's wrong? They look so weird. So we've put down the exterior here on house 2, and as you can see, house 1 has sold. And I just keep going around checking everything I need to hand in. And the classic picture took me quite a while to make because I just was struggling so much to get clay. And end up again with another thing in a bit that I just end up struggling for the water pump. I ended up spending ages trying to get everything. But yeah, as I said, the wonderfulness of editing is you guys just don't see all the running around and everything I did, so that's brilliant. And I did donate a couple of things to Blathers as well, because I caught along the way, and I just thought, oh, as I'm there, may as well. I did a little bit of fishing, and my game volume seems to be brilliant now. I don't know why it wasn't working before, but it's working now. So couldn't get past the log stall, so I end up having to move it up a bit so I can put the table down, the lounge down, which, you know, it's funny because when I first played this game, obviously it was when the game first came out, so it was summer, but putting like the log lounge down now in the middle of winter, and it's like, oh yeah, what character's going to sit outside in the log lounge and with the, you know, the snow. But it's really cute that it was snowing while I filmed this, like actually the snow coming down. But yeah, I am very sick of the snow. I'm waiting for summer to hit, both in the game and in real life. I need summer, please. It's so difficult to get up in the mornings when it's dark outside and rainy and so here, yeah, looking at the roses, looking at what I need, and just need three white, 3 yellow and 3 red, and luckily they are nice and easy to find. I didn't have to go too far. I ended up picking up some weeds along the way as well, because as you can see, obviously I haven't been up here yet, we've got all the weeds everywhere, and that's going to be fun to deal with. Wasn't finding, I'd finished knocking all my stones and didn't have everything, so this is time travelling again, and just wanted to leave it in because Tom Nook does say different things each time. So excuse me. So I wanted to leave it in, and here's our first villager, which is Chadwick, and yeah, no frog has moved in. My luck here. Bumped into Red, said hello to him, but I haven't gone to his boat yet to get our first art piece, and I always have to look up as well which are fake and which are real, because I never know. I do not know much about art. I love art, but I just don't know much about these particular pieces of art, so I always have to look it up. But he's so cute. I love him so much. I love foxes, so it's very, very biased, but I just hate everyone hates him in the game. They're like, oh, he's evil and he's gonna, you know, he's gonna sell you fake stuff, and oh, poor little foxy. But putting in the wooden block table and the reef, and as you can see, I have 3 rose reefs because I randomly grabbed way too many and I don't know why, but yep, that's what happened. So there you go, that home is now done. And then heading over to the third one and getting the last item put down outside, which is the water pump. Yes, it's the water pump. There we go. Yeah, and that took me time travelling twice to get it as well, so yeah, it was quite a lot of work, and I ended up digging a hole behind each of my rocks so I knew which one I had done, which one I had knocked, and then the next day would do the same again so I knew which ones had been done. But this has been quite a long video, I know, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope if anyone's watching who's new to the game, I hope this has been helpful to you. And I hope you're enjoying playing the game. And are you guys starting a new island? Or are you going to start a new island? What's your theme going to be? I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you're all having an amazing day. And again, happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy today. Look after yourselves. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. I'll leave you with this last little bit here. So bye for now, everyone.